All right, you guys, my name is Reuben. We all know that as the name of a sandwich, right? But what you don't know is that my name is actually Hebrew for behold, a sandwich. Actually, it's Hebrew for behold the sun, because I was my parents' first kid, so that name meant a lot when they picked it. And when my brother was born years later, I picked the name. Something that meant a lot to me. I picked the name Ronan. That's Hebrew for actually I wanted an Xbox. I'm single. I've never had a girl flirt with me. Always wanted to, though. Closest I ever got was a grocery store clerk once asked if I had a banana in my pocket or if I was just happy to see her. I think that's only because I was shoplifting a banana. And I can't approach women, though. I'm actually afraid. And people always tell me that the worst thing a girl can say is no. I'm like, really? The first girl I asked out said, as if, Reuben, you're fat and ugly. She could have just said no, right? Is no really the worst thing a girl can say? Like, what about fuck you, or I'm a Jets fan, or Hail Hitler, right? Like, that's way worse than no. No one's gonna approach a girl who says Hail Hitler and think, well, she didn't say no, right? I did have a girlfriend once. It was when I was a lot heavier, and she was just as heavy as I was. Do you guys know that fat couple on the street where like, oh, it's so cute that those two found each other? That was me. When you're in a fat relationship, you can't do like the normal, typical skinny couple stuff, like sit next to each other on an airplane or breathe without wheezing, you know? One time we tried having sex in her shower. What a disaster that was. Just so you guys know, fat shower sex is the only shower where you come out stinkier than when you went in. I hope everyone's done eating. I'm about to describe fat shower sex to you all. You guys ever try to roll up a sleeping bag like really tight? And then really try to shove it into your backpack? And then try to fuck it? She had one of those glass pane showers. It looked like two amoebas expanding under a microscope, you know? We looked like two balloons deflating. We sounded like two balloons deflating. I'll tell you guys, though, we were both so insecure about our weight. You guys know that saying when you date someone heavier, more cushion for the pushing? Again, we were both so insecure. It was really just more crying than either of us could handle. A lot of states are legalizing drugs now. I think that's cool. I'm not much of a drug person myself. I did LSD once and never again. I figured if I'm going to do something that makes me want to jump out of a window, I'll just call my mom. I did start smoking weed again, though. All right. I did quit for a while. Some people have trouble quitting smoking pot. I found it's actually really easy to quit smoking pot if you just run out of pot. I ran out of pot and money. Boy, was I lucky. Now that weed's legal, I think it's just kind of like a kid's drug. I don't know if that's just me or because I roll my joints with the pages of a coloring book. I just think as you get older, the drugs should get harder, right? Like I was a teenager when I first smoked pot. I was in my 20s when I dropped acid. I just turned 30. I think it's the year of crack, you guys. I don't know much about crack. I just know if somebody wants to suck my dick for it, it's got to be good, you know? Has anyone here ever tried crack? Nobody wants to suck my dick. Cool, all right. I've been Reuben Wolf. You all have a good night now.